and she kept it into the bathroom until like she became a skeleton.
Coach Kareem, the man himself.
Hi,
Assalamu
assalamu
alaikum.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Rahmatullah. Pleasure to have you here, Akhi.
Thank you, brother. It just triggered me because yesterday I was doing live stream with one of our brothers from Kuwait about an incident happened few days ago from a divorcee woman that uh, she killed her daughter like 5 years ago, and she kept it into the bathroom until like she became a skeleton. She
Hawla wala
became a
quwwata illa
skeleton.
billah. What
That
happened?
that that happened in Kuwait actually a few days ago, and all of the Arab Muslim world like heard of that like horrifying story. She was a
Wow.
divorcee woman. She kept the custody of the children. The husband cannot fight against it. He tried for a few years to do it, but he cannot get any kind of access to his children, and he kept paying the bills, he kept paying the child support for all of 8 years after divorce. And the woman was taking the child support for the dead girls for five
Oh
years
my days. Wow.
so
I mean, is
I,
this woman, was she in her right state of mind? I mean, this is not normal. Is she mentally ill?
they're saying that she have a bipolar disorder, but I'm not buying this shit, no. She have a case against her in the court like around 15 years ago. She was burning her kids with the cigarettes. Like
Allah.
that's in the family court like documentation. It is very old.
And this is
But
in which Arab country did this
in
happen in?
Kuwait, in
Kuwait.
Kuwait, yeah, in Kuwait. That's very famous. Like 2 days, 3 days ago, everybody in
Really?
Arab world was talking about it. Yeah,
Wow.
because the picture of the skeleton was published on the social media, and like it's literally skeleton, just bones.
Subhanallah. Wow.
So with this type of woman, because I was saying yesterday, none of any Muslim world is following the Sharia regarding the custody. Actually, do you know
Mm.
that?
Really?
There is no single country, even if it was Muslim Arabic country, following the real Sharia about the custody. There is no absolute custody for women in Sharia. There is
Hmm.
no such things
Okay.
because I looked at it in four madhahib in all scholars, even who says like the difference between them is about the age. Like
Yes,
they
yes.
will they will keep the dhakar, the male until he's 7, the female until she's 9. Some of
Mm.
them said until they're 15. Some of them until they hit puberty. So the difference is in the age, but all of them, there is ijma' that there's no such things as permission or specific timing for the father to see the kids.
Sahih.
He can
Sahih.
see them. He can meet them every
Sahih.
single day for
Yes.
unlimited time. So
Yes. Yes.
there is no country in the whole planet is following the Sharia regarding the custody, and
Mm.
that's like and it is unconditionally here in Arab world. Like it is the default to go to the woman. Okay, if she's crackhead, she will take them. If she's working in prostitution, she will take them. If she's doing whatever she doing, she will take them. That's the
Wow.
standard. And
Wow.
to prove anything against, like to prove the opposite, it is very difficult and needs a lot of money and really good experienced lawyer to prove it.
Mm.
So it is a problem.
And you know, even this, I was just talking earlier that Brad Pitt right now, he's going through a flipping hell with his ex-wife Angelina Jolie. Brad Pitt has pockets as deep as bloody the Grand Canyon, right? He can afford the best lawyers in the world. What happened? He had 50-50 custody. He won after many years, 50-50 custody of his children. His ex-wife Angelina Jolie took it back to court and they revoked the order. They said, you know what? No, you can't have zero custody. Now he's fighting it all over again. This is Brad Pitt with big,
Yeah.
deep pockets with the best lawyers, still he can't get custody to his children.
I wrote a tweet like 3 days ago when I read the Brad Pitt story.
Mm.
I said in my tweet, Brad Pitt, the multimillionaire with the all of power, cannot win the custody battle. Why do you think you can?
Subhanallah.
That's real.
Yeah.
And by the way, regarding the pain, you know that the suicide rate increased 4 times after the family court for men.
Really? Tell me what you
Yeah,
mean. Tell me more.
like the normal suicide rate. There's normal suicide rate for like men's in general.
Mm.
After they gone through the family court grinder,
Oh
it
wow.
increases 4 times.
Wow.
They do suicide. They kill themselves 4 times more after the
Subhanallah.
family court
So
because
after
of the
so,
kids.
so after they've been through the family courts, they are 4 times more likely to take their lives than a man who hasn't been through that. And like I was saying earlier, there's no pain. I've lost a son. One of my sons has died. I've lost relatives, and I can tell
Rahimallah.
you, I can tell you, there is no pain more greater than the pain of not being able to see your children. It's greater than losing a child. Let me tell you why, Coach Karim. Because when you lose a child, you have closure. You
Yeah.
have closure. He's dead. You mourn, you grieve, and then eventually the pain subsides. But when you have children that are still alive and you know that you can see them, but for whatever reason you're being prevented from seeing them, that pain is something else because there's no closure.
Mhm.
No wonder why men are, after going through the court grinder, as you said,
Mhm.
are experiencing going through this 4 times more likely to say. No wonder why, because it's a pain that, like I say, it's worse than. I have to be careful with my words, but I don't want to say better, but yani, the pain of losing a child is not as much as the pain as not being able to see your child. This one's much worse, much worse. Coach Karim, you have a lot of
Because
experience. Do you have any?
there is end.
Mm, there's what?
There
Say
is
again.
end. It's ended. Like he's gone. You know that
Mm,
he's gone. You can't do anything.
absolutely. Coach Karim, do you have any parting advice for men who might be going through this right now yourself?
Well, the advice actually should start before you choose the woman.
Barakallahu fik.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Let's get it.
it is a big red flag, which is the daddy issue. If you're choosing a girl from a broken family with no masculine figure in it,
Mm,
like you're reducing the probability of winning this battle to 50% from this only red flag.
subhanallah.
Because why we in Islam وحكم من أهله وحكم من أهلها.
Mm,
When we have like real like battle and we are not finding any solution, we will get back to the wise men in my family and in her family. So if you're marrying a girl which have like no masculine figure in her life, there's no wise family, there's no masculine man like big brothers, her father, uncle, like really like with good deen and good morality standard, wise men, they can fix such problem without going out to court. they
mm,
will they will put her in line, they will discipline her. No, you hate the man but the kids have nothing to do with it.